Hi, OJ. I need to tell you a story that has haunted me since high school. It's something I've never spoken about, not even to my closest friend, the very person it involves. I stole my best friend's star. Yes, I did. Back then in SHS, I was the definition of hopelessness. When it came to academics, no matter how hard I tried, numbers, formulas, and equations danced mockingly in my face. I was literally dumb. At least that's what I believed. Now, I had a best friend, a genius, really. Bright as the sun and so confident. She was everything I wasn't. I even introduced her to my family. My parents adored her and my grandmother. Well, she noticed something. There was this one parents' meeting at school. My parents were too busy, so my grandmother attended on their behalf. That day, my friend was awarded in front of everyone for being one of the top students in school. The applause echoed in my ear, but all I could feel was shame. When we got home, my grandmother's silence was suffocating. Then she finally asked me, "Why did your friend get an award and you didn't?" What could I say, OJ? I told her the truth, that I was just too dumb to understand anything, especially maths, physics, and chemistry. She went quiet for a moment, then asked something strange. "Would you like to be like your friend?" OJ, I didn't know what she meant. I thought she was just encouraging me. So I said yes, of course. Her next words still echoed in my mind. She told me to go to school early the next morning, take two of my friend's books, maths and physics, and bring them to her. She said, "No one must know." I didn't ask any question. You don't question elders like that. The next day, I made up an excuse to my friend and waited until everyone had left. Then I sneaked to her locker and took the books. My hands were shaking the whole time. I brought them straight to my grandmother. When I arrived, her house felt different. There was this white smoke hanging in the air. It smelled strange, like something ancient. She looked at me and said, "Don't be scared, just trust me." The last thing I remember was her chanting something in a language I didn't understand. Then everything went black. OJ, I woke up the next morning feeling off, but the books were handed back to me, and she told me to return them without anyone knowing. I did exactly that. Monday came and something was different. It's at this point that I ask that you subscribe to the channel, share a comment, or click on the like button, as that is the only way you encourage me to bring you more confessions and more stories. So please, subscribe. Let's go. In maths class, I actually understood what the teacher was saying. Physics made sense. By the time we had our first exams, I topped the class. Me, the same person who couldn't string two equations together. But here's the twist, OJ. My best friend, my genius, award-winning friend, started to fail. Slowly at first, then disastrously. By the time we sat our final exams, I passed with flying colors. She didn't. I went to the university. She didn't. I got a good job. She became a house help. And OJ, every day I live with this weight. I know what my grandmother did. She didn't just help me. She took something from my friend and gave it to me. Her brilliance, her light, it's now mine. And I can never tell her. I still talk to her sometimes, but it's not the same. How could it be? I'm living her life. And that's my secret, OJ. The secret I'll carry to my grave. Here's another stranger confession on how he almost left his wife for Tom Tom and ice blocks. A very pleasurable experience.